Ladies, we are back for another episode. This one is a very exciting one. We are talking about hormones. So this is called the Hormone Reset. So this is pretty much a no BS talk. I wish more women knew about growing up. When it comes to fat loss in your 20s and 30s, it's not just about eating less and moving more. Your hormones play a very, very big part in your hunger. Plays a big part in your hunger, your cravings, your mood, your energy, and how your body actually responds to your efforts. And nobody told you how birth control, stress, sleep, or even these emotional cycles could mess with your fat loss progress. So today I'm just going to break it all down for y'all. Okay. So pretty much going to start off with the three key truths that set the stage for everything today. So, number one is you're not crazy, you're just hormonal. So, when your cravings, your emotions, or your energy feel unpredictable, it's not a discipline problem, it's a signal from your hormones. And once you understand that signal, you can finally work with it. Number two is your lifestyle is making it worse. So your lifestyle might be messing with your body. The modern woman is under more stress, has the worst sleep, and has been given a one size fits all fitness advice that does not work for her cycle. So this creates hormonal chaos, even when you're trying to be healthy. But you got to remember that every body is different. It could be your lifestyle that's making it different as well. Number three, it's you're not broken, you're just out of sync. Okay, it's not your fault. So your body is not fighting you, it's trying to protect you. So once we realign your habits with your hormones, your body's going to respond fast, cravings are going to drop, and energy is going to come back, and then fat loss becomes way easier. Okay, so here are the four struggles women face with fat loss in their early 20s and 30s. So number one is, of course, birth control. So this is a big one. Most women go on the pill or another form of hormonal birth control in their teens or 20s, and they're actually on it for years without understanding what it actually does. So birth control doesn't just stop pregnancy. Bless me. It shuts down your natural hormone rhythm. So you no longer ovulate, and that means your natural estrogen, progesterone balance is just flatlined. And for some women, this can lead to mood swings. It leads to increased water retention and changes in appetite. But the biggest issue is that you lose touch with your actual natural cues of hunger. You lose touch with energy fluctuations and monthly shifts. So it's harder to know when you're actually hungry. And it's harder to know when you actually need to rest, or it's harder to know when you can actually push harder. So it doesn't mean you have to stop birth control, like all these things, but it does mean that you have to support your body differently when you're on birth control. So number two is stress. So stress and cortisol. So cortisol is the stress hormone. It's meant to help your body respond to short-term danger, like like running away from something, right? But in today's world, your cortisol always stays high in the society that we live in. We got work deadlines, we got financial stress, poor sleep, overthinking, overtraining, undereating. All of that can increase cortisol. And high cortisol or high stress over time tells your body we're not safe, let's store fat, let's not build muscle. And what do you crave when cortisol is usually high? You usually crave some like the naughty stuff, like sugar, something salty, um, processed foods, right? Your body just wants the fast fuel. So if you're constantly stressed, you're constantly craving. And that's when your metabolism actually slows down. So you don't need less food, you just need less chaos in your life. Number three is poor sleep ruins your hunger hormones. So sleep is not a luxury, it's a hormonal reset. So when you sleep less than 7 hours, two major hormones go off track, which is ghrelin, which goes up, making you feel hungrier, and leptin, which goes down, making it harder to feel full. So now you're eating more and feeling less satisfied. Less sleep is also going to increase cortisol as well, which leads to more water retention, and makes your body more likely to store fat around the belly, if you've heard of the term cortisol belly before. So if you're dragging through the day, like living on caffeine and you're crashing at 3 p.m., it's not just fatigue, it's probably just your hormones begging you to sleep and rest. So pretty much better sleep equals better hunger control, better digestion, better results for fat loss. And number four is you're probably eating too little and training too hard. So let's be real, like how many times have you tried to eat 1,200 calories and do five intense workouts a week? You might lose weight at first, but soon your body adapts and your body just slows down. Your period might disappear and you gain the weight back fast. So this is called metabolic adaptation. So your body just gets efficient at doing more with less. So now you're tired, you're hungry, you're frustrated, and gaining weight on fewer calories. So the solution isn't to cut more, it's to fuel more and train smarter. Your body needs food, your body needs to rest, your body needs strength, not to be punished. It's only just making it harder for yourself to lose the weight. So here are five actual hormone resets that are going to work for you. So number one, you probably heard this so many times. You want to prioritize protein and healthy fats. And this is where most women fall short. You honestly need a lot of protein to build muscle, to balance your blood sugar, and to keep you full. That's why we always praise protein in the fitness industry, right? You need more protein in order to build muscle, so you speed up your metabolism. When you have faster metabolism, it's going to be faster to lose the weight. You also need fat, for example, and you can't cut out fat because for fats, it's a very important macro that we need as females. Females tend to need more fat because they just have more hormones in general. And what fat does, it distributes the hormones. Okay. So you need fat to produce hormones like estrogen and progesterone as well. So every meal should have at least one palm size to 1.5 palm sizes of protein. And for every meal as well for the fats, you need 1 to 2 thumb-sized servings of healthy fat. So that's avocado, that's olive oil, that's nuts, eggs, right? Not eating enough protein or fat just leads to more cravings. It leads to more hunger. It leads to lower energy. It leads to mood swings. So this isn't a hack. It's honestly just like supporting your hormones. So more protein, more healthy fats. Number two is you want to shift your workouts with your cycle. So a lot of women aren't aware of how their cycle works, when to push heavy, when to ease it up, right? So your hormones change every week. So and so should your workouts as well. So week number 1 to 2, so the follicular to ovulation period of your cycle, that's when you're at your strongest. That's when you're stable. That's when your mood is high. That's when you're able to lift heavy and do intense workouts. That's a sweet spot. That's the awesome window. Weeks 3 to 4 are the luteal and the menstrual one. So that's when your energy drops. And that's when you feel weaker. And that's when you want to focus on just like walking more, doing more mobility stuff, doing lighter lifting, maybe Pilates. You want to go easier in this phase because everything is going to feel super hard from weeks 3 to 4. Okay. And this approach is what's going to prevent burnout. It's going to reduce cravings and it's going to make your workouts aligned and not forced. So you're not going to hate working out when you're on your period as well. You just got to remember that you have to go lighter from weeks 3 to 4 during the luteal and the menstrual phase. And this is going to help you train smarter and not work too hard. And that's what's going to help your body lean out and stay balanced. So you could do this for a long period of time. Again, as I always say, the game of fat loss is staying in the game and not quitting, right? So number three is you want to support your liver and gut. So your hormones don't just disappear after they're used. They're cleared by your liver and eliminated by the gut. So if you're constipated, you're eating processed foods, or you're drinking often, your body can't get rid of the excess estrogen. So this creates symptoms like bloating, for most women especially, mood swings, and the stubborn belly fat. So in order to support your liver and gut, you got to be drinking at least 2 liters of water per day. And all the ladies in the Sculpted Method know about this, like minimum 2 liters of water. And you want to focus on eating leafy greens and fiber-rich foods. So two fistfuls of veggies, boom, boom, a fistful, two fistful of veggies per meal. And also you want to limit alcohol and processed snacks because they're honestly just not good for you. It's going to slow down the fat loss process. So the better you detox and you focus on these things like drinking 2 liters of water, eating fiber-rich food and veggies, and limiting your alcohol, you're going to have better digestion, which is going to lead to better fat loss. And number four is you want to sleep like it's your job. So sleep is the cheapest hormone reset available, and most women just ignore it. You want to aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. And it's not just about the quantity, it's also about the quality of sleep as well. So what you can do starting now is you want to limit your screen time. So no screens 60 minutes before bed. And maybe think about getting some magnesium or some melatonin and maybe something calming like a stretching routine or journaling before going to sleep instead of screen time. Because the screen time is going to confuse your body thinking that it's still light time outside or like it's still sunny outside. And when you're confusing your body like that, it's going to be hard for you to get the sleep that you need, which is a 7 to 9 hours. Okay. And that's what's going to lead you to crave more food. It's going to make you feel more bloated and you're going to store more fat. So without sleep, your body can't reset cortisol. You're going to have more hunger hormones and it's not going to like re reset those recovery systems as well. So with sleep, your body does what it's supposed to. It's going to burn fat. It's going to balance your hormones. It's going to focus on building muscle. So we can't really like, don't underestimate sleep. Okay. Number five, you want to stop stressing your system. So you don't need another supplement. You just need less chaos, pretty much. Right? So stress comes in many forms. It comes from overworking, overthinking, undereating, skipping meals, training too much, people pleasing, doom scrolling. Stress comes from all those things. And your nervous system is wired to keep you safe. So when it's overloaded, your hormones are going to follow as well. So again, as I said, do something calming each day, like um, walking outside, stretching, journaling, breathing, right? A regulated nervous system is going to lead to regulated hormones. When you have more regulated hormones, you're going to have better fat loss. Okay? So again, here are the five hormone resets, just to recap. Prioritize your protein and healthy fats. Number one. Okay? So one palm size to 1.5 palm sizes of protein per meal, and make sure you're having 1 to 2 thumbfuls of healthy fats in each meal as well. Okay? Your body needs it. Number two is you want to sync your workouts with the cycle. Okay, so again, week 1 to 2 is that's when you're like, this is the best window to lift heavy, to push hard. Your body's going to handle it. Weeks 3 to 4, the luteal phase and the menstrual phase, that's when you have to go lighter, prioritize walks, lift lighter, focus on stretching, maybe do Pilates. That's when your energy is going to drop and everything is going to feel super harder. Okay. But once you're aware of all these things, like once you're aware of your cycle, you're gonna feel less burnt out. You're gonna realize like, oh yeah, like we're in this phase. I know that I shouldn't be craving these things as well. And it makes your workouts feel more aligned and not forced to the point where you start to hate the gym. Okay. Number three is you want to support your liver and gut by drinking 2 liters of water per day and eating a ton of veggies. So two fistfuls of veggies each meal and limiting the alcohol and the processed snacks. Again, better digestion, better fat loss. Number four is you want to sleep like it's your job. Aim to at least 7 to 9 hours per night. No screens, 30 minutes to 60 minutes before bed. And focus on, like, maybe try getting a melatonin or a magnesium supplement to help you sleep easier, to increase the quality of your sleep. Or maybe do something calming like journaling or stretching before you go to sleep so that your sleep quality is just higher. Okay. And when you actually have more sleep, your body's going to be able to do what it's supposed to. It's going to burn fat, it's going to balance your hormones, and you're going to be able to build muscle. And when you build muscle, faster metabolism, you're going to burn fat faster. Number five, you got to be stop stressing about your system. Okay, so stop stressing, less chaos. Focus on stretching every day. Focus on journaling. Focus on a breathing technique as well. So again, a regulated nervous system equals regulated hormones, therefore better fat loss. Okay? So this is the part that no one tells you. Like you don't need more willpower. You don't need to eat less and train harder. You don't need to reset the systems underneath your cravings and your mood swings. Your hormones are powerful, but they're also responsive. So once you understand what's actually happening, you can take small steps and make a big difference. So this is how I help women in the soft sculpting method reclaim their confidence and create a body that actually feels strong, that is leaner and more calm. So if you want help with this and more, feel free to DM me Reset on Instagram at Ben Serrato's Coaching and I'll show you how to apply it to your own life. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. You can message me here at Ben Serrato's Coaching. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.